What is up, guys? Silver Warrior here, and I really am sorry that I missed yesterday's video. I just didn't get around to it, I don't know. I mean, there's really not much of an excuse for it, honestly, because it's not like I had anything important going on. I just kind of had a lack of ideas, so, if it really did upset you, then I'm sorry, but not like I'm some big YouTuber, so not too many people probably cared or even noticed. But anyway, what I'm going to be discussing today, yeah, I know, I sound like someone trying to throw a pity party. I'm not. All I'm trying to say is that I hope it wasn't a big deal. Anyway, though, let's just stop talking about that. It doesn't even matter. What does matter is the topic of this video, and that is I'm going to discuss setting achievable silver goals for yourself, because a lot of people a lot of people don't even set goals. They don't even know what they want with silver. They just basically don't know what they're doing. They just go out there and they're just gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy some stuff, see how it goes. It's like, you gotta have a game plan. Before I even got into metals, I had been researching them for months, seeing if it was even worth it to get into them. And I realized it was, and not only did I realize it was, but I realized the best course of action to take when I was buying, and really what to go with. So now I know what I'm doing in metals, of course, and I've learned a lot more since I started buying too. You can't learn everything before you start, because you gotta learn from experience. It should be like if you're, I don't know, let's say you're an archaeologist, right? And you keep on taking lessons in college on it. I mean, that's great and all, but you got to go out and do some of the stuff yourself before you know anything. So obviously, I've learned a lot from actually investing in silver as well. But, the people that do set goals, it's great, but it doesn't just stop there. You can't be like, all right, I want us to do this. You got to set goals that you actually can meet, okay? Really, the way I set goals is I set them a little bit below what I think I can actually get. And why? Why am I not trying to push myself? Because at the end of the day, you can't predict what's going to happen in the future. And you can't know if you're going to make the same amount of money, or especially if you're going to make more money this year than you did last year. For all you might have some kind of unexpected bills come up. Or you might just have something going on. You might just not get as much money as you thought, Maybe you'll get laid off from your job for a month or something. Or there's some kind of budget cuts in the job, And you get laid off, not fired necessarily, but then you go back, or you get fired from your job or whatever, and you have to find a new job, and that takes a month or so, because trust me, there's a lot of people looking for jobs. So it's definitely the hiring market. It's not a market for the people looking for jobs, but the ones hiring people, because for every job out there, there's 10 people that want it, and that's going to take a while to find a job. And so who's to say that you're going to make the same amount? Who's to say you'll even make half of the amount that you did last year? What if something really severe happens, or not make, but have even half this disposable income that you had the year before? So really, I do set my goals in accounting for the fact that something might happen, something might go wrong. I might have some kind of unexpected bill, or maybe I just am saving up for something else. Maybe like for the 4th of July, I spent a little bit of money on fireworks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've talked about balancing silver stacking and leisure, and you have to enjoy life sometimes, even if it's just small things. Because if you just keep on, only focusing on silver stacking and just working and stacking, your life is going to suck. I'm going to be honest with you, you can't never enjoy life. You have to have some kind of enjoyment in your life. So, whatever it is, chances are you will be able to get some silver, and you will be able to put some money away, but who's to say how much it will be? Is my point. That was kind of a rant. I understand that, and I'm sorry for that. So I'll try to get back to the point here, which is, I believe you should set your goals a little bit below where you think you can get. And also, make your goals flexible. Don't set your goals in stone. Write them down in pencil or a pen that's erasable so you can even change them. And honestly, this is something I need to do personally, and that is keep better track of my cost average. I am going to probably start trying to do that more now. An amazing example is the channel Silver by the Ounce, probably the best record keeping I've ever seen in my life. Go check him out. He's great guy. He does very well in the silver area. But he shows exactly what his cost average is, how much he's up, the total amount of silver he stacked, and the total cost. He has perfect records for everything. So I wish I'd been record keeping before, because it's a good idea. But he knows exactly what he's doing with it. And because of it, he's very, very successful. I'm talking about he picked up, paid $10 per ounce of silver for high premium stuff before. So he knows what he's doing. He knows how to get good deals. and he does work very hard. Clearly on silver stack, he doesn't just treat it like a hobby, which is of course all in my video. Don't treat silver stacking like collecting baseball cards, which is a pretty decent video, I think. If you want to check that one out, which thanks to you guys, getting close to 2K views. But anyway, you do need to probably try to keep record of your silver so you know if you're on track with your goal or not. And make your goals flexible, like I said. My goals are constantly changing for me. I made a silver goal video, but I revised it because my goals I did set too low because I didn't realize how much I was going to get. And, within a few weeks, I'd already met a couple of my silver goals. I'd already met my Mercury Dime goal and my silver nickel goal. So, definitely set goals that are achievable. And don't set them too low, I guess, either. Is another good point to bring up. But definitely don't set your goals too high. Make achievable goals for yourself, because if you are setting these really high goals, not only, are they impossible to reach, but you are going to stunt your own growth because you're trying to, live up to something that you can't. It's like comparing yourself to other silver stackers. Like, I would never compare my silver stack to Silver Slacker because he has, an insane amount of silver. And I simply don't. It wouldn't be a fair comparison. And it would really, hurt me if I thought, hurt my growth as a silver stacker, that is. If I, was thinking, I have to get as much silver as him, I know I won't have as much silver as him, at least not until I have, a regular job and everything, I'm older. So, I definitely can't do that. I can't be comparing myself to him because there's no comparison, It's nothing to even, there's nothing to even talk about there, I mean, he could literally, buy my entire silver stack off me without even blinking an eye because of the amount of money he simply has to spend that I don't, but I do what I can with my budget, and I do meet my silver goals, and usually exceed them as well. My monthly goals I have been able to exceed multiple times, and picked up some good stuff in 2016. Done what I can, and have diversified very well. You can check out my full July silver stack video, if you'd like, and you'll see my stack is very diversified. For the next few months, I am just going to be focusing on generic bullion. I'm just going to try to get as much silver as I can, but because I really want to have more of it. I have a lot of higher premium stuff. But anyway, just really don't hurt yourself by setting goals that you could never get, because, just know what your budget's going to be, I guess. Keep accurate records of how much you're making and how much your silver is going to cost. Try to predict how much silver is going to cost in the future as well. And silver is never going to go up to insane prices simply because of manipulation. But, so you don't have to really worry about that unless it does bubble somehow. But, silver should probably be resting higher than even some of the highest bubbles I've ever reached at. It probably should be even its low points higher up than that, I personally believe, but that's a whole discussion for another video. Anyway, though, kind of a longer one. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I've been trying to keep them faster paced for you. I don't want to be too laid back or anything because that gets kind of boring. I want to make the videos interesting for you, so I'll try to include a little bit of other information like I did in this video in them so that, they are interesting for you. I understand watching just advice videos every day would get boring, which is probably why I don't have as many views as I, thought I would doing this, but I am very proud of what I have on YouTube, and I will, of course, continue making videos for you, but I will try to spice them up, maybe throw some other stuff in. If you have any suggestions of other stuff you'd like to see on the channel, let me know, something that, what you think would make it more interesting, because I understand it is probably kind of boring for you guys just hearing all these advice videos. And if you have watched to the end, I do greatly thank you for that. It really helps me out. It helps my videos view average go up and get it, come out faster. And I also want to say thanks for all the views on silver price are skyrocketing. Second fastest video ever to reach 1,000 views. I think it was in its 4th day, or maybe like around 5th day. 5 days old and it reached 1,000. It's resting at like 1250 right now. So greatly appreciate that. It's already like my I believe 10th, maybe 11th most viewed video. I think it's my least viewed video with over 1,000 views. Also want to say thanks for 5 things you'll need in economic collapse. About to hit 1,000 views also. And then silver stacking on a budget, it's like 4 views away from 1,000. So I'll have 13 videos out in the big 1K mark, and then I got 11,000 on Value of the Buffalo Nickel, which is really cool as well. So thanks for all the support and helping my channel to grow. And I hope that all you people will stick with me on my journey to 1,000 subs, which I hope to reach before the end of 2016, because I'm just going to keep on plucking away at it, and maybe we'll have a hit. We'll see. Anyway, though, I really do hope you enjoyed it. 10-minute video, I know, a little bit long. I'll try to keep them shorter from now on. That is it for this one. Peace, love, and much respect.